If you have ever looked upon the world and wondered, is it really dangerous for me to be here? The thing you must remember is the answer is always yes. The world is a school for the soul. Therefore, no matter how privileged people will tell you that you are, there is always something in this world that will challenge you. Something that will put you in danger, possibly overwhelm and destroy you. And it is up to you to find a way through that. Now, for those in a position of privilege, your greatest challenges will be things like, can you handle your privileges? Can you handle the amount of overwhelming hedonism that you have the ability to purchase? Can you handle the fact that this internet has enough pornography on it to saturate your brain in dopamine, to drown you in the bliss of continuous pornographic material piped directly into your brain in a way that no human has ever had in the history of this planet? We've seen throughout history what happens when somebody becomes wealthy, when somebody becomes debauched, when somebody has too much and they lose the ability to have perspective. How many Hollywood people have we heard say things that are so divorced from the reality of the common person that you realize that they live in a situation that is nothing like you? Well, for that person, their challenges are things like, how do I maintain my image? How do I maintain myself in this world where everyone is staring at me and judging me, where the slings and arrows of people who are constantly after me may take me down at any moment? How do I maintain my public image when I'm just a person, and when 100,000 people tell me I'm some horrible, wretched creature? It doesn't matter that these other people have come up and said good things about me. These people have said terrible things about me. It's one of the interesting things I've seen with YouTubers where they, as they gain a following, they start having to deal with the problems of fame, the problems of too much attention. They have to keep themselves secret. They can't go out in public without people recognizing them. If somebody doxes them and finds out where they live, every single member of their family could be murdered in the night. These are problems that some people scoff at and say, well, they're privileged, they should expect it. But really all you're doing is you're being jealous and petty and cruel, and you're dismissing the problems of those who have more than you. For there's a lot of people that as they gain more, they lose more. If you have too much, you lose the ability to remember what it is to struggle, and therefore you become weaker. Smaller, pettier things ruin you. Smaller, pettier things can destroy your day. It is the coddling of the Western mind. The people that are all fanatics, the people who want to protect you from everything, whether it's the extreme radical right that wants to protect you from the sinful lust of the left, or if it's the radical nature of the left, where they listen to every word you say, and if you cause offense to the wrong kind of person, they will actually form a lynch mob full of reputation destruction and go after you in a way that humanity is just not prepared to handle. Every single one of us has challenges. Every single one of us has something to overcome, for the world is a school for the soul, and no matter what you achieve, there will always be something that is yours to fight against. And we can quibble about whether or not somebody has no right to their suffering. Well, they've got it so good. Why do we care what this person suffers through? Their life is amazing. And so you dismiss the pain and suffering, and you dehumanize and make it so that they don't have the ability to suffer and be taken seriously. Their suffering becomes a mockable event, something that large amounts of people will ferociously go after them for simply because they're jealous. So no, I don't think there is a point of privilege that a person can reach that is so amazing that they lose the ability to feel, that they lose the ability to be human. Because as we reach certain states of advancement within our lives, we have to battle with the fact that we may lose touch with those who are at the beginning of their journey. You know, that's a very human thing to do. So one of my wishes is that I can become famous and I can make a lot of money, and people will buy my books and want more, and I'll give speeches to a community and they'll actually listen to me. But I can't do any of that until my daughter has graduated college, or at least reached college. Because if I do any of that while she's a kid and in the house, then she's in danger. And I would not put her in danger if I can help that. So I will do what I can, because I want to better myself, but I also don't want to hurt my family. It's quite a tightrope. We'll see how it works out.